Hey, Battle Bill, here with another video, and today we're getting some more Season 7 Great League Go Battle League battles. Today was Fletchling Community Day, and that meant that Talonflame received the Community Day move. This move was Incinerate. It was a quick move. It is an upgrade over Fire Spin. It is a 5-turn move, and it lets it generate energy to its ginormous charge moves of Flame Charge and Brave Bird a lot quicker than it was able to before. So the question becomes, what kind of play will Talonflame have in some Great League battles now with Incinerate as a quick move? And then also, when we get to the Ultra League portion of the season, I definitely want to test Talonflame again, because I'm thinking it's going to be a lot better there, especially according to PV Poke. I've been seeing some of the matchups, and Talonflame looks like it's going to actually be a beast in some Ultra League battles. But maybe it'll be pretty good in Great League too. We're going to give it a try. We're actually going with a bit of a double FLIER strat. So we got Swampert in the lead. Skarmory is going to be our safe swap. The whole plan is to focus this team comp around Talonflame. We're going to lead Swampert and most likely safe swap Skarmory in a majority of the matchups. The main reasoning for that is to lure out the tanks Bastion and G-Fisk. Now, when Skarmory comes in, Bastion and G-Fisk are going to go to town on it, but Swampert's going to be able to take care of it, and hopefully they don't have a great flying counter outside of a potential Bastion on G-Fisk on their team, so that Talonflame could then be let loose in endgames, maybe with the shield advantage or maybe with an energy advantage, because Incinerate generates energy at an insane rate, like I said. So far, I've actually been testing this team. I tried it with Chestnut first, and then when I used Chestnut, I realized Chestnut and Skarmory are both really weak to opposing Talonflames, and it didn't go well. But with Swampert, Skarmory, and Talonflame, we've had 2, 3, and 2 sets so far. I wanted to test it on stream, and then I went with a non-copyrighted music so I can get out at least one of these sets for the YouTube audience. So let's see if we continue with the 3 and 2s, maybe do better, or maybe do worse. You never know. Okay, quite the lead. I cannot swap out of this because Zapdos is going to have quite some fun with both Skarmory and Talonflame. This is not a Shadow Zapdos, so that's fairly beneficial for us. Zapdos generates energy really quickly with Thundershock. I haven't seen it in a minute. It got some hype when its Shadow was like viable in Great League. I never really saw regular Zapdoses, but here's one right now, and the question becomes, what is their back line? Hopefully there are no tanks back there, because if there are, we're going to have a bit of an issue since Skarmory and Talonflame are not going to have fun with those tanks. Now, G-Fisk won't be the worst tank to deal with for Talonflame, because at least we can like do some super effective damage against it. But if there's a Bastion back there and we're using our Swampert here because we don't really have too much of a choice, then this kind of becomes GG for the match. So actually, maybe what I could do here, let's see if they shield. Maybe I'll safe swap Talonflame. That's not the plan at all, but I'm going to safe swap Talonflame actually. Get some energy. See, okay. Munchlax, interesting. Okay. Thankfully, not a tank. I could go Brave Bird here. I've actually surprised some people. A lot of people are expecting that Flame Charge right away. So if we really want to utilize Talonflame in certain situations, you might want to get off the Brave Bird first, because they're fully expecting the Flame Charge. And the Brave Bird does a lot more damage than the Flame Charge does. Brave Bird debuffs you though, whereas Flame Charge is going to buff your attack. And again, Brave Bird's going to debuff your defense, which is why one does more damage than the other. But here, we're getting this off a second Flame Charge. Let's see if they decide the shield. Body Slam wasn't that threatening. Talonflame's not exactly the bulkiest Pokemon. They decide not to shield anything. Interesting. So they got Zapdos, Munchlax, and they're coming back in with the Zapdos. We just get some free farm there. So that's cool. We'll take that. I'm surprised they wouldn't protect... Well, this is GG. I'm surprised they wouldn't protect their Munchlax, just considering the pure fact that... they didn't really have a great answer for Talonflame as a flyer, since I dealt with their Zapdos, which was their main flying counter. I could have just swapped the Skarmory, but actually, let's just go on the Swampert. Doesn't really matter. Let's just let them throw and then end this match for them. I'm not really... I kind of am playing with them a little bit, but, you know, we're just being safe. We're just confirming our dub here. Let them get that off. We come with Skarmory, and now they don't have a chance. So the question becomes... do they quit or do they continue playing? They decide to quit. You just never know when a Toxicroak's like running Dynamic Punch. I know I had a shield. I was being more cautious than I needed to be, but team comp worked out pretty well. Thankfully, no tank in the back. But again, there's a plan for when there is a tank in the back. So do keep that in mind. Hopefully we see at least one of those matches in this set, because again, I'm doing these live. I really want to get content down on both Twitch and YouTube. So the best way for me to go about that, since I'm limited to 5 sets a day, is to do my YouTube videos like this. Well, this is a positive lead. They decide to swap. I actually could have stayed in for a second. I really don't want to lose this situation. And one thing you might notice, I'm actually running Flash Cannon on my Skarmory instead of Brave Bird. That's specifically because the plan is to lure out a tank like Bastion, and Flash Cannon can actually, like, you know, do some damage. This has to be an Ice Beam, right? Yeah, I was like, there's no way I was like a Hydro Pump or anything. They threw way too quickly there. But yeah, I really wish, you know, like Niantic would implement a practice mode or something along those lines, so I could just get in more battles as often as possible, whether that be on YouTube or on Twitch. Hey, Nitsuj, thank you for the follow. We got a shield there. Awesome. So we just got to make sure we try and keep switch. This is going to be another Ice Beam. I doubt they'd go for anything else. They run an Ice Beam Play Rough? Probably. That'd make the most sense, actually. Play Rough is popular. Well, it's been popular in Azu for a minute now. So I really need to make sure I can keep switch. I'm not 100% sure I can in this situation. I haven't really played out a Skarmory Azu matchup like this. And they decided to double shield. If I could get off 2 Sky Attacks. I can't get off 2 Sky Attacks by the time they get off the next. Hey, thank you for the follow. I can't get off 2 Sky Attacks by the time they get off both their Ice Beams. That's the move I'm thinking of. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually save this shield. And I'm going to let them just throw at me. I'm going to actually let them have switch. Because Talonflame on G-Fist won't be the worst thing in the world because of the fact that I at least have a shield. The question becomes, how hard of a counter is there other Pokemon back there against Swampert, potentially? Alright, I got way too greedy there. But it's okay, it's only another Ice Beam. We'll let this come through. I'm assuming they have some sort of counter back there for my Swampert. I would love to just Mudshot it down completely, but I think that's unnecessary. So, we'll just do that. We'll get this off. They're obviously not going to come in with the G-Fisk here. We most definitely need to preserve the shields. Hopefully, losing switch. Oh, okay, okay. Okay. I don't think this is the worst thing in the world. Here's why. We Sludge Wave and we dip immediately. Unless they're 500 IQing, which they very possibly should be, because I definitely need to get out of this matchup. They stay in for a second and don't recognize what I'm doing. Yep, okay, that's what they did. Okay, the question becomes now, can I get off enough damage here? I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can. This is going to be a very unfortunate situation. I don't think between Flame, because Rock Slide is definitely going to... Oh, no! I'm over-tapping. Over-tapping is the worst thing right now, because that Incinerate would have done more damage. Oh, no. Oh, that's clutch. Okay. Perfect. So, Talonflame with an Incinerate, extra of energy, beats G-Fisk in the 1-0 shield. Because a Rock Slide's double super effective. Definitely going to slaughter us. But, perfect play. We won lead, lost switch, they quit, Flame Charge, the Meganium, GG, Rage Quit. Wait, I said that twice. Talonflame sweep, kind of. Not really. But it did work. It got the job done. I was able to lose switch and still comfortably take out a G-Fisk with it and finish off the Meganium. So, really great start here. 2-0. Let's hope we can clinch a positive set. Like I said, have been nothing but positive sets down there. And I'm actually really enjoying Talonflame because it hits really hard with both of its charge moves. And Incinerate is I don't know if it's underrated. It's like the newest quick move. And obviously, it's like the first 5-turn quick move. But the more I play it, as much as I hate over tapping on it, which almost cost me there, in general, the way it generates energy, I feel like is perfect for the amount of length, like how long it's lasting. The fact that it's a 5-turn move. Okay, let's see if they decide to do it. They're just gonna go for a return. What are they doing? How much energy do they have? I'm gonna just tank this. I might regret that, but I'm gonna tank this. Okay, cool. It's like, did they go for a return? Swampert's pretty low again. That's also one mistake I'm probably making with this team comp, because I'm trying to lure out tanks, but I'm letting Swampert get too low, which isn't ideal for when I need Swampert to come back in and finish off this G-Fisk. So now the question becomes, they have Sableye, they have G-Fisk here. I'm going to throw as many Sky Attacks as possible. I don't think I overfarmed much on my Swampert. Oh, no, I did a little bit because I was waiting for him to throw. So I should be able to get off a Hydro Cannon when I come back in, and we'll see if they decide to shield it or not. But let's see how often I can get off some Sky Attacks on this G-Fisk to get it low enough. So maybe I put it in Mudshot range? Probably not. I've played out this matchup a few times. I never get it low enough to Mudshot it. Also because the G-Fisk is just able to overfarm so much in this matchup, which is obviously very unfortunate. But another move's going to come through. Rock Slide, Earthquake, Even though Earthquake singular resisted, I've heard that Earthquake's more energy efficient, which makes sense just based on the fact that Earthquake gets stabbed and Rock Slide doesn't. We're going to let this come through. This should take us out. I don't know how much... Oh, that's unfortunate. I needed it to take us out because they're going to farm me down. Okay. Not ideal there. Get off the Hydro Cannon immediately. Let's see if they decide to shield. I don't think they would. But we'll see right now. Okay. Didn't think they would. Cool. Come back in with this. Okay. Ooh, Cresselia. From what I've seen online, Talonflame wins this matchup because I resist the charge moves of Moonblast and Grass Knot. I almost don't want to shield the first move because I know that Sableye overfarmed in the beginning of this matchup. So I kind of need a shield for that foul play that's going to potentially come through. So what I'm going to do here is I'm not going to shield their first move. They might go Grass Knot bait. No, they go straight Moonblast. Just don't give them... I was going to finish my sentence and say, just don't give them the 10% debuff. And what did they get before I could even get the words out of my mouth? They got the 10% debuff. But it's okay. We're rebuffed. And let's see. The question becomes, are they able to get off? Because if they can get off this move and one more, then that's a bit of a problem because the Sableye comes in and throws a foul play. I really need... I need to make a play here, I think. Hold up. How do I play this perfectly? Because I don't want to have to shield anything. Because that Sableye has energy. Okay. Oh. It's going to be a questionable play. I'm not going to shield this. Okay. Oh, wow. It took the Incinerate to the face. And we overtapped and lagged a little bit, but Talonflame actually really clutched that. And for Cresselia being as tanky as it is, it helps Talonflame Fire Flying, resists all of Cresselia's charge moves, but Talonflame did really well there. And the way they swapped, the Incinerate landed on their Sableye and was a boosted one, so they couldn't even get off their move, which they did have. They had a move there, but it worked out beautifully. Look at that. 3-0. Clinched a positive set. I love when things work out perfectly. I really want to match the... Well, I mean, that match I did lure out the tank. That's actually exactly how I draw it up. Okay, Henry. Okay, so I can't really swap out of this one. This isn't a great matchup. But yeah, the last matchup, I played it out exactly like what the plan was. I lured out the G-Fisk and whatnot. But I'm not going to talk too much about it. Oh, are they running my team? Why did I throw? Why did I throw? Why did I throw? I have a whole Talonflame. I have a whole Talonflame. We're going to fix this. We're going to fix this mistake. Think they Brave Bird me? I would cry. Okay. Whew. That does a lot. I would cry if they Brave Birded me there. Okay. You think they don't? You think they shield? You think they don't shield? What do you think they do here? They're not at 2 Hydro Cannons. They're at like 1 and like an extra Mud Shot. They're obviously going to come back in with Swampert. I win CMP here. I feel like this would have been the situation where like the Flame Charge is obvious and just go for the Brave Bird right away. Perfect. Never mind. I lied. Okay. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. We clicked it. 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 I don't care if they're at 2. I don't care if we're at, but yeah, English. I'm really great at it while I'm in the middle trying to commentate these matches. I clicked that. I clicked that. Yes. And they can't Mud Shot me down. The question becomes, come on, for the YouTube video. For the YouTube video, Talonflame is... Nope. Well, thanks for ruining that. Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. Wow. 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 I think that's what we say in the Pokemon Go PvP community is called a GG. GG, good game, my opponent. That was a very unfortunate swap. There is nothing they can do here. I have a Skarmory at full health and a shield. I have no intentions of shielding this because they're definitely at like 1 and change and they'll outpace me to the next one. Take out my Swampert, be my guest, go for it. We will air slash you down. I really want to say Talonflame was a Swampert counter confirmed because that would have been amazing content. But, you know, Talonflame is most definitely a Frostlass counter. You know, that whole fire being super effective against ice typically does the ting. 4-0. Beautiful set so far. And we're not just winning leads hard and winning the matches. Like, these are just some overall competitive matches where things are lining up in ways that I'm just, you know, playing well. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. The whole point is, like, it's not like I'm just hardballing my opponents. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyhow, but their back line, oh my lord. They're going for a similar concept as me with the whole, like, Skarmory Frostlass back there. Because, you think they shield the Sludge Wave? I'll hate myself when they shield the Sludge Wave. But I typically hate myself regardless of Pokemon Go PvP. So I'm just going to go for the Sludge Wave anyway. But they're going for like a similar thing to like lure out, I guess, the Talonflames. So the Swampert could land on it. Which is what they did, but it still didn't work out that nicely. Alright, I have 3 Pokemon that can counter this thing. There's really no reason why I should have stayed in that matchup as long as I did. I just really wanted the Sludge of Wigglytuff. So that was a bit of a misplay on my part. At least I got the shield. But I could have Hydro Cannon baited and gotten the shield. But, you know, whatever. We still have a solid chance here. Again, everybody on our team does exceptionally well against Wigglytuff. And we've lured out an Azu here, which is also pretty solid because, you know, we want to keep Talonflame away from it. I think I use a shield here. I think they did enough bubbles where this could potentially be a Hydro Pump. So let's not take the chance. Okay, wasn't a Hydro Pump. It wasn't counting either. I was getting lost commentating, but is what it is. Did not want to take the chance of me miscounting and then getting Hydro Pumped and then messing up a matchup where I'm still sitting in a positive situation. Okay, got both of their shields. I think they're probably going for a Hydro Pump now. We're going to let this come through. I'm still not counting, so for those of you in the comment section, for those of you in chat that are like, there's not even enough bubbles for a Hydro... Oh, well, it was. Well, it was enough bubbles for a Hydro Pump. And we found that out the hard way, and... Oh, man. Pundo IVs, baby. The rank 1 Skarmory IVs. Clutching it with the HP to get off that last Sky Attack. We take that. We take that. Oh, lovely. Okay. Let's see what they decide to do. That worked out beautifully. I think I'm just going to come in Talonflame no matter what. I just really hope they're not running like some sort of double water strat or anything like that. Okay, Wiggly's back in. That's cool with me. We take that. The Wiggly is going to get to that move. That's unfortunate. Okay. So, we shield this. I mean, if they have a tank in the back, we have Swampert. So, let's see what they decide to do. I'm waiting for them to, like, swap. What can their last Pokemon be? Tell me you're setting up Talonflame for some beautiful success. That is what I would love to see right now. Nice. Okay. Okay. It's still in here. There's no way to get to another Ice Beam. What is this last Pokemon? Oh my god. And that is a beautiful 5-0 set where Talonflame went off and this team comp worked exactly how I wanted it to work out. So if you need a Talonflame team comp, we call this one a little double flyer strat. You lure out the big tank with Skarmory, hope Swampert can come back in, take care of whatever that tank is so Talonflame can go off like it just did at the end of a bunch of those matches for a beautiful 5-0 set. We had just hit rank 13, so let's see where this 5-0 takes us. I might honestly just continue using this team for the rest of stream, and we got a Frillish, gonna Silver Pineapple, give me all those beautiful candies. Frillish is another Pokemon that pairs pretty well with Talonflame. I wonder, not Frillish, Jellicent. I wonder Jellicent over Swampert. Probably not, because I'm not dealing with heavy water damage. So you probably keep Swampert for that. But you could probably pair Jellicent with Talonflame on a different comp that isn't a double flyer strat. And the Jellicent, oof, that's upside down. That's not what we want to see there. But that is a 5-0. Let me know what you thought of the battles in the comment section below. Let me know what you think in the Talonflame, and tell me how your community day went. I got like 51 shinies. I got a couple hundos. I was really hoping for another shundo. Your boy was grinding. I had over like 900 XLs. I went absolutely ham this community day. I am so ready to make a Talonflame for Ultra League to put out that content for you, and I really hope you all enjoyed the video. And as always, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.